Ladies and gentlemen, how's it going? Once again, I'm Ned from Ned's Tech, but otherwise known as your friendly neighborhood basement dweller. Don't worry, ma'am, I am from the internet, but these days aren't we all? Anyways, today I want to talk about cable TV. Some people actually still watch it. Man, I remember back in the day when cable TV was literally just a cable you screwed into the back of your television and click, 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 click. And then digital cable became a thing, and we started getting lag times and stuff like that. But still, I always thought it was really perplexing how we had cable, we were paying for cable, but the channels that we got still had advertisements. If we're paying for this, why do we have advertisements? Of course, it's to subsidize the cost. Even in magazines, man, you go out there, you buy a magazine. I remember when Nintendo 64 was a thing. I'd go out and I'd spend about $10 per magazine. Man, you get 6 magazines, 7 magazines. That's almost the price for a video game. And almost every other page was an advertisement. Take a look. Electronic Gaming Monthly, Game Pro, even go to a PC World. One day I started tearing out every page that had an ad on either side, and I was left with about half of the pages. Now, sometimes these advertisements actually taught you stuff. Sometimes there was a little bit of entertainment in them. Sometimes a few more over the top. But the fact that we were inundated with so many advertisements should have brought the price down a lot farther. And I'm thinking the same thing with cable. It always bothered me. So, entered the age of the internet. The internet is also run by advertisements, but it's different. Now that we have the internet, we have TVs that are combined with internet, these smart TVs that are really difficult for some older individuals to understand. And man, if you got some old folks, do not get them onto a smart TV unless you are there to help them every step of the way. I got a smart TV that I got for $50 at a yard sale. It was a moving sale. A lady lost the remote control. Got the remote control from a secondhand store for about 50 cents. And Samsung Smart TV, with the channels that you get, I'm almost thinking I can pretty much eliminate most cable for most people if they can get the idea of how to wrap their brain around how it works. Because it is not simple. You know, probably an 8-year-old could figure it out a lot faster than I could. But let's face it, that's one of the nuances of technology. The children get it before the older folks, and that's pretty much because of the explosion of technology over the last 100 years. Let's face it, we just got to about the point where we've had automobiles for about 100 years. How long have humans been alive for? The technology that we've had in the last 150 years has probably been more than we have learned in the past 3,000, something like that. And man, we're evolving, we're evolving. I heard some famous authors say that eventually we will evolve to the point where we just simply become white light. But I'm getting off track here, and I apologize for that. I really think that shortly smart TVs are going to replace cable and set-top boxes just outright, just freaking outright. They still have a bit of a fight on their hands when it comes to certain things like sports and local news, but that's something that can be worked through. Now, how do they make their money? How does Samsung make their money? They make their money because they record your information, they get your information, and once again, they give you ads. Not as many ads as you might think. Like right now, City TV News, they're running down a minute and a half saying that programming will resume shortly, just because that's when they normally run advertisements. And it's even different than going online and getting news. My parents will watch CBC, and it's just not the same. You have to click things, and you only get like a certain amount of time. So I'm just blown away. I am blown away by these smart TVs, at least the Samsung units, and the kind of programming that they will put out. I mean, how local do you need to get? How much sports do you really need? But then again, sports are a really big deal, which also really blows my mind. I mean, most stadiums like Skydome, I will not call it the Rogers Center. Skydome, places like that, it's It's the locations that pour money into making these things. Sometimes it's like high schools, universities pour money into making stadiums. And these stadiums only seem to benefit corporations. I mean, they entertain us and whatnot, but hey, if we're going to be entertained, then I'm not really into sports all that much. I'm not into sports, and if we're going to be entertained, then maybe we should send out some of the small town municipalities a little bit of money for their entertainment too. I digress. I'm getting into the weeds here. I definitely am. I'm just blown away by how much I'm getting off this Samsung Smart TV. They have they have Sailor Moon playing 24/7, Naruto, a Pokemon channel, America's Funniest Home Videos, Cops. What else did I see? What else did I see? Just running 24/7 just fucking blows my mind. So this isn't the kind of thing that you can give to an elderly person, though, because there's too much of a learning curve. If you give an elderly person a standard remote control, an old school analog cable, and you press channel up and down, hey, that's easy, no problem. If you give them a smart TV, if you give them a cable box, a digital cable box, things get complicated because things happen. They hit the closed caption button. I've had situations where I've been called up to help people who have accidentally gotten onto the wrong channel. She was looking for her worship channel, her church channel, and somehow she had gotten into a football channel that she didn't subscribe to. She seen a message and interpreted this message, instead of being "you don't subscribe to this channel," as "none of your TV stations work." And bless her heart. That's a very Canadian bless your heart, because as many people in Canada don't know, Southern bless your heart is very different. It's an insult. Anyways, it's like saying go to heck. But anyways, she grew up in a time when automobiles were new. Nobody had any idea that cruise control would ever become a thing. She remembers a time when the government didn't just completely go into debt all the time, because that's the way that things went. She remembers a time when people lost their farms because the government wouldn't help them out, because they had to raise themselves up by their bootstraps and things. So things are changing. Things are changing all the time. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, I think we're going to witness the death of cable TV soon. What do you think? Anyways, that's it for me, folks. Next from NESTech. Take care of each other, please, and have a good one.